Good morning, you guys. I'm going to let Toki, do you need to go potty outside? I'm gonna quick let my dog out because it was raining last night, so he didn't get to go out. Well, he didn't want to go out last night. Hold on, Toki. So I have to do some errands today. Set you right here in the window. Oh, look at! Can you see my bloom? Well, it's not bloomed yet, but the peduncles on my linears. It's looking so cute. Do you guys like my new shirt?
That's my shoes in it.
Those are your jammies.
These my jammies. And this one tip.
Okay, so this is my linears.
That's my
It's a beautiful plant. This is where it was chopped at one point, I think. It just started to grow in wonky. My linearis goes like extremely long. And it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes. Watch out, Cokes! And down here, like just below the windowsill, it starts to get sparse. Okay, so actually, I just recorded this whole section and it wasn't recording. Wow, look at me. So, what I need to say is yesterday I went a little crazy and I took a bunch of pictures of the Hoyas and plants that I wanted to sell/cut up and see if anybody was interested. Well, I have a ton of people interested. I do have to go through more messages because I have people still DMing me about Hoyas that they're interested in looking for or owning and they don't have them yet. Or people, like the prices of Hoyas right now are kind of ridiculous. So I've actually lowered all my prices really, really well so they're selling price. Like hurry up and just take it off my hands kind of price. So I've got to do a bunch of cuttings today. I've got to set up plants for that. And I thought I'd take you guys along with me because I think it'll be really fun. Showing you guys how I get plants ready for people and what I do, you know, as far as like helping out my local planty friends because I'm really excited about a few of these that I'm going to be giving away. I'm just so excited. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. And hopefully this one will go up because a couple of my videos will not go up. There was no point to it. So yeah, let's get right into this planty video because I'm so excited. I know this is horrible lighting and whatnot, but the first thing I'm going to do is make a list of all of the people and what they are buying from me so far. So that way I know what plants I'm cutting and for who I'm cutting and I can group them accordingly. I went to Dollar Tree to pick up some cups. I don't have enough nursery pots in my collection to give people their cuttings in, and personally when it comes to Hoya, I like to propagate my Hoya cuttings with perlite. So I decided against using nursery pots and sphagnum moss for them because usually people leave their plants in whatever it was given to them in. So that's where I'm kind of like, okay, I'm gonna have to use something, but I don't have any cups at home, and I don't have enough glass jars either. Otherwise I would have done glass because glass is more eco-friendly. They can be reused and recycled. I'm going to send off the cuttings in those. I have some people coming over to pick up plants like really soon actually. So I don't have enough time to go to another store, which I needed to go to. I've got, let's see, I have 14 plants that I need to cut, basically, kind of, I think. Right around there. Anyway, I got cups. I got 3 things of them because I know this won't be the only time I'm gonna need them. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to like the first person. First person that said she wants to come today is getting this plant right here, which is the jewel orchid that I had, that I'm not in completely, like, I'm not in utterly love with it, so I'm just going to pass on it. But then the other 2 that she wants, one of them I have to take the cutting and the other one is actually in my prop box currently. So I'm going to use my cutters here, and I'm also going to clean them off. Let's clean these babies up so I can take clean cuttings. Ooh, I just chomped off my skin. Well, they're sharp. Hatchimal. Band-aids that I just cut my finger. Okay, and then she is getting one of my Hoya Finlaysonii. Isn't that so cute? It's got so much splash on it. So there's one cutting. Oh yeah, getting a Polyneuron cutting. This one is really light because I had it in too high of sun. I let her know that, hey, if it does die on you, I will replace it. So I'm gonna need 2 cups here. First cup, there's that. I'm also going to label them. I put the Hoya Finlaysonii in there. Okay, one person got the cutting from the Hoya Calistophylla. That one I've already cut, so I don't need to recut that one. And there is the Calistophylla. The next one is the Hoya Thompsonii, which I have been water propagating. Hoya Thompsonii. She also wants the Milano cutting, which I threw in here. Well, there is that. Got some sphagnum on here, but I do need to wet down the sphagnum, so let's do that real quick. That is the Philodendron melanochrysum. It is this little guy right here. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do the dome idea. I'm gonna take 2 of those, so it's gonna go over like that. that is what that's going to look like. I think it's so cute. It's definitely got a good one right there. This girl is getting the serpents and a mystery cutting. So she sent me a list of what she has available, or what she already has. And I am in charge of doing a mystery cutting for her. She gave me a price that she was paying for this mystery cutting. And I'm going to give her quite a few little cuttings because to me that's more exciting than somebody just buying a plant from me. Like if somebody says I just want a mystery and they send me their list that they have, I end up going a little crazy because I get excited to excite people. Let's see here. So I'm actually sending her home with this plant, which is a Hoya australis Brookfield. I have had this plant rooting for a while, so I'm gonna give her this one. Okay, so here is my Hoya Bella. I am going to be doing a cutting of this for sure. Okay, I have a Hoya Bella cutting. Okay, gotta wipe up. This is Hoya induensis, Hoya carnosa. These are ones I've propagated myself. So she's got those two full plants that are already growing. I've got those two cuttings. Okay, I'm gonna do a Hoya fuensis. I need quite a few cuttings for another girl, Hoya ovovata. Hoya macrophylla green form. Oh, this doesn't belong in here actually. Then I'm going to do the same thing that I've done to all of the other plants. Okay, so I have one lady coming to pick up her plants today. So I'm going to water them. Okay, so I've watered the Hoya finlaysonii, the Hoya polyneura, and I've watered the Ludicea discolor, jewel orchid. And now I'm going to find a bag to put them in. So I found the bag. I'm gonna put it in a Bath and Body Works bag. So now I'm going to water the propagations because they've been sitting for a while, so I think they're good to go. Okay, so I have one more person coming to pick up a plant today, but this is what I've done so far, so I can keep you guys updated. I feel like I've done a lot. So these are the plants. They're kind of grouped up into who's getting what. So these ones right here go together. That one's on its own. These ones right here go together, and then those two go with the Hoya Sarawak as well. But the Hoya Sarawak I put back up on the shelf just so it's getting enough sun. And then as well as the serpents I put over there, which that serpents goes to this person right here. But yeah, so that is what I've done. On a happy note, this is my Monstera elbow node that I propagated, and look at all that white coming out. Ooh, that's gonna be such a pretty leaf.
And then I went ahead and I watered everything. Look at this varicosum leaf, guys. Just looking so pretty. Oh, it's a happy day as far as some of these plant babies are going. But yeah, I watered plants after I was done with these. And now I'm gonna get ready for dinner. I did put another pole on this guy right here as well. I'm going to make this this one a pole probably about this size as well. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. So I'll keep you guys updated, but that one needs to be repotted before I water it because it just does. But yeah, Kalani's watching her videos and now it's time to get, oops, sorry. Now it's time to get ready for dinner.
Good morning, you guys. Oh my goodness. So I have a few more plants that are leaving my house today. I'm a little sad about one of them as far as like what it looks like. I think I waited too long to water this guy. So if it doesn't come back, I am going to give her some cuttings of my mother plant. But I also threw in a Hoya Bella cutting for her because, yeah, like she's getting a full plant. And if it dies on her, then she's only gonna have like a few cuttings from me. So I'm giving her a Hoya Bella cutting for the lack of for it, I mean, being the way that it looks like right now. But I'm gonna show you the plants that I've sold. So I've got the Hoya macrophylla green form, the Crinkle 8, the Fuensis, the Incrustada Moon Shadow, and the Obovata there in the corner. And then there is the Wayeti Variegata that just doesn't seem too happy. I watered it yesterday, but yeah. And then there's the Bella cutting it down in there as like the freebie. But yeah, so that is what I'm selling currently today. I am pretty sure the other people that are going to be picking up won't be picking up until later in the week. So I might just work on some more edits as far as this. And then, you know, just have a relaxing day. And, oh yeah, I'm also going to be repotting some plants. So I'll let you know if I'm gonna end up repotting the plants. And I'll keep you guys updated. You know what? I probably should just do that right about now. Okay, so right now, sorry that I look like crap. It's the lighting in here. I've got this ZZ plant right here. It doesn't look like it's gonna burst out of this pot at all, but I don't know if you can see, but when I potted it the first time, you see the bulbs. They're still showing. So I'd like to put them in a different pot, maybe a little bit bigger. And so I grabbed this pot right here. It's just about a bit like 1 inch to 2 inches bigger, which I think will be a good transition pot, and as well as it will be ready for winter time. ZZ plants tend to put out more spikes and whatnot during the winter time, which is strange, but I mean, it does happen. So yeah, I'm hoping that that might help this guy out a little bit. So yeah, you can repot with me. I'm gonna get some soil mixed up and then we can repot. Well, it kind of looks like I don't really need a pot.
I do, however, need to change the soil because it was mainly soil perlite. That was pretty much it. Got a little screen net thing I'm gonna put on the bottom here, and then I'm gonna put a scoop, do 2 scoops here. Let's loosen this guy up a bit. So that is going to wrap up for, my little vlogging for this week. I will let you guys know if anything else pops up, but until the next vlog comes up, I will see you in my next video.